Yeah, absolutely, Maren. Yeah, Maren. What? Oh, hey, sorry. Hey, how you doing? Maren, could you hold on 1 second? I'm just talking to Maren Morris. Give me 1 second, would you? Hey, Maren, I'm just about to do a reaction of that thing you did with Ryan Hurd chasing after. Yes, that one. Yes. It looks like it only got about 5 million views in just a couple of months. You got to work on that a little bit, I think. Yeah, no, you could do better than that. Anyway, listen. Regarding me laying down some saxophone tracks on your next thing, just you know my price. I know, but I can't negotiate that. I'm sorry. You know it's going to be good. Anyway, listen, think about it, all right? You just have your people contact my people. I will tell them. Hold on 1 second. Maren was saying it's very important because of the YouTube monetization junk, and that your donations and your support are very important, and that you should look in the description below because there are some opportunities to donate even $1 or something like that. No, I know it sounds like I'm begging. I know, but that's the YouTube game because that's the way it is. You know how it is. Anyway, and don't forget to subscribe to her channel as well. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for coffee. All right, take care. I will. All right, you too. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry about that. Hi, guys. Whoa. Hey, how about keeping it down in the cheap seats? This is Matt Criscuolo coming to you up close and personal. Yeah, I'm going to do this reaction of Maren Morris. I mean, this is going to be an interesting reaction. I've never heard this particular song before, and we're going to get right to it. Hey, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. I appreciate you stopping by. So let's get right to it, shall we?
You come over when your wine's all gone. Always catch me when I'm not that strong. Then you wind up staying all night long. Ain't nothing new.
I already like it. I like the melody. I don't know if I nailed it, but it's such a strong statement that I was, after one time listening to it, I was able to repeat it. And that's a beautiful melody line, and I like it. The other thing I like about it is I think it's going to be a country song. I get that feeling it's kind of country, country music-ish. And I find that a lot of country music, sometimes it bores me. Maybe I'm not listening to enough of it. I still find things to enjoy about it, but I find that sometimes I get a little bit bored. The musicianship and everything is great, but sometimes the music itself is, as far as the chord structures and the chord progressions, they start off, on the 1 chord, and they go to the 4 chord and the 5 chord, and maybe they meander off into some other diatonic chord progression, but it's just, it's the same, a lot of the same thing. But this sounds a little bit different. I like it. For somebody like me, especially, it's interesting already.
Then I wake up with you on my chest. You got a way of making me forget. Girl, with you the answer's always yes, every time you call. But I know it's a matter of time till you walk back out of my life. Leave me standing here lonely, feeling like a fool. Every time you say we're done, you come back to the love you were running from. Don't know why I let you, but I do, 'cause I love chasing it.
All right, so this song is doing that chordal thing too with the 4, 5, a 6. You know what I mean? The chords. It is what it is. It's country music, but I love it. I find other things to enjoy about it. You know what I mean? It's like people. You know what I mean? You find things about people that you may not be crazy about, and there's a lot of things you can find that you really like, and those are the things you try to focus on because you've got to stay positive. You know what I mean? Unless you're going to be married to them, that's a different thing. You should probably still take that same attitude as much as you can anyway.
After you,
Wish I could quit you, but it feels too good. If I could turn it off, you know I would. But something about you makes me think we could make it after all.
But I know, yeah, I know it's a matter of time till you walk back out of my life. Leave me standing here lonely, feeling like a fool. Every time you say we're done, you come back to the love you were running from. Don't know why I let you, but I do. 'Cause I love chasing after you. All gone. Always catch me when I'm not that strong. And then you wind up staying all night long. Ain't nothing new. But I know, yeah, I know it's a matter of time till you walk back out of my life. Leave me standing here lonely, feeling like a fool. Yeah, every time you say we're done, back to the love you were running from. Don't know why I let you, but I do. 'Cause I love chasing after you. I love chasing after you.
Boo boo be da do be bom be down. Boo boo dee da do de bom din da. Hey, man. You know, man, you could make that little melody, you could throw that right into the context of a Chinese song, and it'll sound, you know, I've been listening to some Indonesian reactions today. I'm hearing crossing over of all of this stuff. It's all related. It's you know, music is a language, but it's got a lot of dialects. But it's a language, you know, it's a universal type of language. With lots of different, you know, you could liken music to art, you know, like visual arts with the colors and or language, you know, with the dialects and the inflections and the articulation, phrasing and all that other stuff. And I'm hearing it all, you know. In this particular song, I love it. I'm not labeling it as country music. That might, you know, then I might project my opinion of what I thought about country music. Not that I think it's, you know, I already told you what I think about a lot of it, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this because I'm open. I'm not getting in my own way about it. I'm just listening to it for the sake of what it is in this moment, and I enjoy it. The other thing, obviously, is the lyric of the song, as far as like what the lyrics are talking about chasing someone and chasing that love, and the way that, you know, this particular person comes over and hangs out and then leaves, and then they break up and they get back together again, and I take you back and you coming back and I let you go, and and it's just the story of love, man, ain't it? I mean, you know, just when you think that other people just have it all together and that they never have to struggle and suffer and go through some of the things that you do, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of people do. It could be the name of the game with love. Not to say that there isn't an optimistic way of looking at it and saying, hey, you know, that it can always that it can have happy endings. You know, we always have to have that attitude as much as possible. Otherwise, we might as well go live under a rock and cry. But we have to be positive. We have to be looking at the bright side of things. And even in love, when there's heartbreak and sorrow, we have to try to embrace that discomfort and look at the bright side of things. But as far as chasing love, boy, I've done my share of that. I bet you have. And sometimes chasing that love gets a really good reward. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to chase that love, and you shouldn't let it go, because if you let it go, you might regret it, and you never know what could have been. Maybe you just had to work through some challenges, and sometimes those challenges take a long time to work through, but the payoff can be really great. And then other times, you know, it may not be worth hanging in there, but you never know until you kind of stick with it and see it through. So anyway, back to this. Maren, huh? Ryan. I like that last chord, and it wasn't just the last chord, it was throughout the song. They would play some of the ninths. That was a major 9 chord at the end, and you could hear that nice color at the end. Ba, even though the chord was ba, 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 da, and then the ninth ba. There's a little bit of interest in there. And some of you have heard me talk about jazz, how we use those upper extensions of the chord, the ninths, the 11ths, the 13ths, and how we flatten, sharpen them, and alter some of the chords to get some other dissonant colors in there to create certain types of mood and texture. I'd like to hear more of that in music, in pop music, in country music. I'd like to hear more of that. I think sometimes artists in pop and in popular music and in country, whatever, I think that they either don't know how to use them because they're not exposed to them, so they don't learn how to utilize them, and they don't have those colors on their palette, so they can't take out a flat 9 or a sharp 9 and put it onto the canvas because they haven't learned it. And some of them know about it, but they won't use it because maybe either them or their producers say, no, don't do that because it's going to sound too jazzy, and we want more than 3 people listening to this. Sorry, jazzers, I'm a jazzer, but you know what I mean. But I think there's a tasteful and tactical way to use it in a way that would make the music a little more sophisticated, and have some more quality to it, and definitely get some touch on some other emotions and moods. That's my feeling about it. What do you think? Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by. Don't be late next time, okay? It's just not the same without you. And listen, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And you take it easy. And if it's real easy, take it twice.